Good morning. Myself, Gopika, working as an assistant professor under PG Department of Social Work, Gems Arts and Science College. So today we are going to discuss on the topic social process. So what is social process? Social process is a broader concept, or it is not an unfamiliar term. Social process simply means or it simply refers to the way of people interacting with each other or building relationship with each other. It is a result of social stratification and social structure. It is an ongoing interactions, relationships, and patterns of behavior among individuals and groups within a society. Social processes are repetitive forms of behavior that are commonly found in social life. We are social animals. We need to socialize or we need to communicate with others for our life, for the daily life, in our daily life. So, social process simply means the pattern of behavior or the way of people interacting with each other, the way of establishing social relationships. So, social process is classified into two types. Mainly, there are two types of social process, or the way is classified into two categories. First one is associative and second one is dissociative. Associative social process is also called integrative or conjunctive, and it refers to the positive way of interaction. It includes cooperation, cooperation, assimilation, and acculturation. This way of social process is essential for social progress. And the second one is dissociative social process. Dissociative social process is also called disintegrative or disjunctive. It is also essential for growth and development of society and also for individuals. It is the negative aspect, negative way of building relationship or interaction. So the two types of social process are associative and dissociative. The positive way of interaction is associative and the negative way of interaction is dissociative. So associative social process consists with cooperation, accommodation, assimilation, and acculturation. Cooperation means working together to achieve a common goal. People working together to achieve a common goal or to gain a common end. That is cooperative or cooperation. And accommodation is a process of mutual adaptation between individuals or groups by eliminating conflicts and hostility. If there is no accommodation, there is no social balance. And the other one is assimilation. Assimilation refers to the process whereby individuals or groups who have similar in their interests and outlooks, a process by which individuals or groups from diverse backgrounds integrate into a dominant culture, adopting its customs, values, and norms. Assimilation simply means the minority culture or the group consisted with the group which is minority group adopts dominant culture. The minority culture group of people adopts dominant culture. It is called assimilation. And in assimilation, they lose of original culture identity. There is a chance for a confusion in the two terms of assimilation and acculturation. The major difference between assimilation and acculturation was that in assimilation, the minority culture adopts the dominant culture and they lose their original culture identity. And in acculturation, they focus on cultural exchange and adaptation. In their multicultural communities exchange cultural practices. For example, international students adapting to new culture while maintaining own culture. In acculturation, we are not losing our original culture identity or values. We are adopting and exchanging cultures, values, and other cultural practices. But in assimilation, the minority cultural group lose their cultural identity and merge with dominant culture. So, associative social process includes cooperative, accommodation, assimilation, and acculturation. And the other type of social process is dissociative social process. It includes competition, conflict, and isolation. Competition is the struggle for getting rewards or something which are limited in supply, like goods, status, power, love, or anything. So, if the products or goods, anything, what is limited, and people are in need of it or more, definitely there is a chance for competition. And the second one is conflict. Conflict is another kind of dissociative social process occurs when individuals or groups clash over incompatible goals, resources, or values. Isolation, we know that isolation is not an unfamiliar term. The word isolation refers that lack of social interaction can be detrimental to both mental and physical health, increasing the risk of chronic illnesses and premature mortality, while occasional solitude can be beneficial for introspection and self-discovery. So there is a point that is occasional solitude can be beneficial for introspection and self-discovery. So these three are the major methods in dissociative social process. So today we discussed about what is social process and its types. So social process simply means repetitive form of behavior, the way of people interacting with each other, and the way of people building relation or establishing relationship in society. It's major two types of social processes, associative and dissociative. Associative means positive way of interaction and dissociative means negative way of interaction. Associative consists with cooperative, assimilation, acculturation, and accommodation, and dissociative includes competition, conflict, and association. Thank you.